G'day, thanks for tuning in. If you want some pointers on CNC and cast acrylic, you're in the right place. Let's talk router bits. You want to use as narrow bit as practical for the job, and to aid chip injection, the less flutes the better. One flute is best. An upcut bit will assist in ejecting the chips also. For your machine settings, the bit diameter to cutting depth ratio is 3:2, i.e. for me, 1mm bit means a 0.66mm cut depth. It's not fast, but the shallower the cuts, the safer the job and the less likely you are to ruin your bit. I like to set the final cut depth a little deeper than the material depth to ensure it cuts all the way through. To go with your slow shallow cuts, make the feed rate slow too. And while we're making things slow down the spindle speed. This is most important. If the spindle's going fast, you'll be melting the plastic instead of cutting it. My spindle is a Makita trimmer type router, and I lower the speed down to about a 3 on the speed control wheel. If you hit any trouble, this table is a good start for troubleshooting. I'll wait a while you take a screenshot. Let's CNC. Here we are. You can cut the tabs with a piece of hacksaw blade. Tidy up the edges with some fine sandpaper. And we're done. Okay, I wasn't going to leave you there. Look, if you're cutting acrylic, sooner or later, you're going to want to bend acrylic. Luckily for you, you have a CNC machine, and benders are not hard to make. In a nutshell, it's a nichrome wire, that's the glowy red stuff in a toaster, suspended in a metal channel. This heats up the plastic until it's bendy. Then a hinge board does the bending. When the wire heats up, it expands, so to stop it drooping into the metal channel, a spring is used to maintain the tension. Something to hold the work down, and a straight edge for lining up the work is a good idea too. A bench supply is the perfect thing to power these. However, I don't have one. I made do with an old PC power supply. If you'd like to know more, there's plenty out there in YouTube land on how to build benders. I will say this, these benders involve some very high temperatures and exposed electrical wiring, so use some caution. Work out your electrical values, that means using a multimeter and Ohm's law, and if you're the type of person who's likely to start a fire if they try, maybe give this a miss. Now if you'd like a nicer finish than just a fine sanding, there's a technique called flame polishing. It is straightforward. You just quickly brush a hot torch past the edge and literally melt out the roughness. This is my first attempt at it, and it's not perfect, but it's a clear improvement on just sanding alone. I hope this video has been helpful to get you started on CNCing acrylic. If you try, let me know how you go in the comments. Take care, and good on you for watching.